So what is up, bosses? It's your boy Boss Fatwod, and welcome to a game called Winter Hubris. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the latest and greatest game by the devs of Bonnie's Bakery. We of course had Bonnie's Bakery, then we had the full release on Steam, and then I can hear myself but you guys can't. There we go. Just mute that. And then we had Pyum Pyum's Hot Throbbing Endless Love Bakery, is that weird game's name. And now we have Winter Hubris. This game contains body horror elements and may trigger trypophobia. Would you like to censor the body horror? That is like holes and stuff, right? This is your warning now. I will not. Body horror will not be censored. This can be changed in the preferences menu because it kind of like ruins the experience because this is quite a like dark horror game, as I've heard. Yeah, content warning. This game contains infrequent use of strong language, body horror, psychological horror, depictions of suicide, potential animal cruelty, and self-harm. Viewer discretion advised. Right. Let's, yeah, grab your popcorn. Also, massive shout out to Gerald. I don't know if you're going to be watching the stream at any point, but massive shout out to you for actually becoming a member. Or becoming a boss, I guess. Welcome to boss. Yeah, enjoy all of the member perks and emojis and stuff. I've set up all of that stuff. You can't. Why can you not hear the game? You should 100% be able to hear the game. Let me check now. I didn't check anything. Or I didn't change anything. Okay, I can't check. Let me take my headphones off. And let me check on my freaking phone. I can see that it's coming through now. I just want to make sure that you're hearing the right audio. You should be. Where's my stream? My stream is here. Let me just mute myself. Not letting me click on my own stream. That's a good start. I've got a new phone, so I'm still freaking figuring out how the hell this works. Why can I not watch my own stream? Still saying like 3, what the hell was going on? Oh, there we go. I have an advert. Did you hear that? I have a freaking advert. Jesus Christ, on my own stream. Right, you can't hear the audio. Jesus Christ, that was a faff on. Sorry about that. Right. Okay, we can begin now. Oh my god, I've nearly broken my headphones. What the hell happened there? Right, we can begin. Jesus Christ. Here we are. Welcome to Winter Hubris. The game has 25 achievements, so this might not be just a single stream. No idea. 4 pairs of footsteps tread further and further into a tundra, slowly disappearing as fresh snow falls onto the land. A limping man is leaning on another person's shoulder, struggling to keep up with the rest of the group. The scrawny man with a frostbitten face rubs his arms, attempting to retain whatever heat is left in his body. At the front, an older stoic man leads his team. Right, okay, I was just checking. Yep, it's like this. Leads his team. He grips 2 bags tightly as he walks onward, occasionally looking behind to make sure the group is still behind him. Norman, how much longer until we reach the base? Richard, we're halfway there. Only halfway? The scrawny man rubs his face. He opens his mouth to say something, but a strong gust of wind interrupts him. Gerald, whoa! A wave of snow crashes through the tundra, washing out the surroundings with white. Norman's objection gets buried with him under the snow. As the wave settles, Richard turns his head to see that the group, though frazzled, is still together. Sandra. Oh, there are 4 people, yeah. There's like 2 people there. So I guess, yeah, there's 2 people there, 1 person, 1 person. I think that was a good time to set up the tent. Let's do that then. Sandra, how are our supplies looking? Norman says we have a few days worth of food left. That's it? Gerald, that's not so bad. It should be enough for the rest of the trip. We should have to make our way back, Gerald. Well, they should still have some food left at the base. That's not a guarantee. Let me save now. Yeah, there we go, okay. Preferences. Body horror sensor, yeah, okay. That's disabled. Right. That's not a guarantee. Food won't be an issue. We're close. We just need 2 Really underestimated this mission, we might have to turn back. Yeah, as I said, I have no idea how long this game is. I haven't seen any footage of the game. I don't know if anyone's actually uploaded this at all yet. Like, I look up the game and I see my stream fairly soon, so that tells me probably no one else has played this yet. The other three members turn to Norman. They wear deadpan expressions as if this isn't the first time they've heard this. Sandra shakes her head. We made it this far, we can endure it for a little longer. Yeah, just go... Yeah, going back will take just as long as heading to the base anyway, might as well finish the journey. I know, but we still have to return to town once we get there. And to mention the amount of corpses we have to carry back with us. Yeah, multiple snow crawlers stationed there. There's plenty of space to put the corpses in, the ride back will be faster and safer too. But, if we're going to head out, we should do so before the sun goes down. We probably need to do a ritual first. The sores on my leg are not looking good. Let me see. Gerald lifts his pant leg and unwraps his bandages to reveal a large cluster of unsightly sores on the verge of bursting open. Gerald winces. Oh, lovely. No footage of that, please. Yeah, I'm not leaving the tent like this. We'll get that fixed. Signal the comm. We should get in contact with the servants. Norma's eyes flick towards the comm, then back at Richard. He taps his fingers nervously. We don't need to bother them. As Richard goes to make a rebuttal, a trail of pus drips down from Gerald's leg. Oh, nice. I think we do. Before I signal the comm, we should all check ourselves for sores. Sounds good. Cue the focus on clickable objects. How are you holding up? No sores here. Have you checked yourself yet? Not yet. Nothing's stopping you. What's that doing? Right, I see. How's your leg doing? Puts a hand over the sores. Once we get that ritual commissioned, I'll be fine. I hope that'll be enough. Check everyone for sores before making the call, okay. What's Q doing? Do I need to do Q? Norman flicks his fingers as he stands, head turning from one side of the tent to the other, waiting. He sighs. Before you were cut off by the storm, you wanted to say something, right? Norman's eyes dart towards Richard, then down at the floor. He tilts his head and looks up. Do you not remember? No, I remember. We already talked about it. Richard squints. I mentioned how we should go back to town. Oh, well, you know the answer to that. Yeah. Do you have any sores? No. Good. Norman glances at the comm again and sighs. He lowers his head and stares at the ground. Right. Like, it changes to this. Hover over the body parts to check if they're deceased. Ah. Right. Interesting. How would I know? Oh, that guy. Pride 10, Mind 10, Hunger 10? Richard shakes his head. Now's not the time for sleep and I should check myself for sores. I mean, you look fine. One last look at his body before nodding. Yeah, all clear. Counts the rest of his rations, 3 left. Okay, so I'm Richard. Rest of his ointment, there's 1 left. Spear sticks at an awkward angle in the bag. Oh god. Not good. Yeah, so this is me, the guy in the thumbnail. Right then. Sandra rests her head against her hand. No, she doesn't? Okay, that's not me doing that then. Right, am I sorted then? Hello, is this Richard's team? Yes, we'll need another ritual from the servants of deceased and Fester. Gerald's left leg has an infection. Alright, what are we working with here? The sores are on the lower calf and are about the size of a football. They're reddish purple and starting to have a mossy texture. They're beginning to leak. Okay, noted. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to go and be sick first. So after the ritual, it will take roughly 2 weeks for the sore to heal. The patient will also be protected from any more diseases for about 12 hours. I know you need to make the journey as fast as possible, so it might be better to contact the servants of flesh and bones. Do you have anyone on standby that can take care of the decease for your friend there? The disease. I think Patricia said that she could still be on standby for us, right? Yes, but I was hoping it wouldn't come to this. Are you sure that the sore can't be healed any faster? Can we pay extra for that? I think we should just ask her to take the sore for Gerald. She can afford to take a 2-week break, we can't. Normal list of the group gingerly. They, like, in this universe, so we can give, like, Norman, no, Richard's sore to someone else? She's been on standby for the whole mission. You sure we can't give her a break? Gerald points to his leg indignantly. As if on cue, another small patch of sores pop open and begin to ooze. Update on the sores. Several burst. We'll call Patricia while you contact the servants, ma'am. Understood, I'll be waiting. Norman decides turning his attention elsewhere. After we pay them, we'll get another ritual from the servants of disease and fester for prevention's sake. So we buy rituals. Our ritual is like, we give Richard sores to this poor woman that's just been on hold for the freaking or cool for the whole time. Sounds good. Interesting. This is a horror game. Is your leg fine now? Gerald twists his leg to check the back. Well, I don't see anything and I feel a lot better, so yes. Alright, we'll take out the payment directly from your account, Richard. Thank you for using our services. The group waits expectantly for another call to come through after the comm signal dies down. After a few minutes pass, Norman sharpens his knife while Sandra looks over Gerald's leg one last time. Richard continues to sit idly in front of the comm. Richard? Gerald and Sandra look nervously at each other while Norman continues to mindlessly sharpen his knife. Hello? Have your group take better care of themselves? This thing's so bad I can't even look at my leg. It's fine. Our freaking leg gets cut off. We'll just give whatever our name is a broken leg and our leg will magically return, apparently is something that happens in this universe. We're not getting hurt on purpose. Not getting hurt on purpose? Your team's incompetent then. Richard retorts, yeah, why not? Do you think that being on standby for us will be easy? We go on dangerous missions, of course we'll get hurt once in a while. Obviously I know that, but this is absurd. I've been sitting on the same hospital bed all year, and I've barely been given any time to enjoy myself. Norman raises his head, still keeping his eyes on the knife that he's sharpening. Sorry, Ma, we won't make any more mistakes. A huff is heard from the other side of the comm. Good. Is it Patricia, the person that we keep giving our injuries to? The call ends before Richard can even respond. He shuts his eyes tightly and rubs his temples. You could just pay to give your injury to someone else. That's very strange. So, we still need our ritual from Disease and Fester. Everyone stares at Gerald. So ritual is like a favour then. He turns his head and starts whistling to himself. Now that your leg is fixed, we're heading out. Everyone get ready. We need to be smart about this. If we wander around too much, it'll be a waste of energy. I know what I'm doing. You don't really, do you? Am I moving? Oh, okay, it's just point and click. Right, oh, I've saved a screenshot apparently. I tried to use WASD. Norman looks towards the tent, but Richard shakes his head. Almost there we need to make our way to the base. No, not the tent again. Look at whoever this is. Breath is visible in the cold air. Look at myself again. So I can just keep checking out myself to make sure I don't have any sores or anything. Yeah, Pride 10, Mind 10, Hunger 10. We'll make sure that all stays like that, I guess. No, that's me. Who's this? You're feeling fine, Gerald. Ready to roll. Good to hear. Gerald kicks some snow with his newly healed leg. He leaves a somewhat impressive dent. Good. Looks towards the path, then shakes his head. Can't go that way. It's just these two ways. What's this in the top right? Like battery? What do we have here? Picks up the cans and flips them over. They're empty. Someone dumped their trash here. He tossed the junk back to the ground. Tent here? We're in tent buried in the snow. Okay, this reminds me of the Long Dark already. So I guess just because it's like harsh weather and we kind of have to keep an eye on like the temperature, how hungry we are. Richard walks towards the tent and searches it. He gets one ration. So now if I... Oh, it does change. Taps our foot impatiently. Looks over the ruined tent. That tent is pretty messed up. So if the only one's coming back for that. So it slightly changes. You can see, yeah, there's 4 rations now, still 1 ointment, and then a weird arrow. Right, we go back. Can we continue up this way? Tattered bag sits in the snow. There's 25 achievements as well. So I've got to remember that. Why? Is that the weather, or is that the temperature maybe? The lower that goes, the colder it is? Richard picks up the torn bag and rummages through it. He gets 1 ration. What about anything more? I guess nothing more. Oh wait, or is that our energy? How much energy we have to go through places? Corpse lies motionless in the snow. Richard sees it. He gets one ration for acknowledging the freaking corpse there. Yeah, so what's gonna happen once our energy runs out? Probably don't stand in that. Oh no, that's just snow, like, things in the snow, right? Several corpses lie half buried in the snow. Richard searches the bodies. There we go, he finds one ration, let's go. Lucky us, extra food. Norman walks towards the carcasses and lifts one over his shoulder. Two more over here, come on. Richard walks beside his son and lifts the other two carcasses with the help of Sandra and Gerald. If the base is as close as you said it was, we'll be good on food for sure. Right, I don't know what's gonna happen now. They got ambushed on their journey, tried to hunt for food and lost. Norman doesn't respond. That won't happen to us though, we're tough. That'll cheer him up, Richard. So I can't... Yeah, I'm getting worried that, like, my battery's depleting. Oh, is this... We're done. Okay, good. My battery's depleting by... What the hell? Is that our face or someone else's face? Whoa. What's wrong, Norman? This is bad. I stepped on a body with Fester. Is the body alive? I don't know. Norman's hands spring up to cover his face, which at this point he's scrunched up in fear. His breath catches in his throat. I needed to cough right as you mentioned throat then. Oh, bad word. What is it now? Underneath Gerald's footprint is the torso of a festering victim. The group looks around, realizing far too late that disease-riddled bodies lie right underneath the thin layers of snow they're standing on. Can I turn down the game slightly? They're cooked. Indeed, Chris the Bud. I can't turn down the game at all. There's no settings. Is the game loud? Can you hear me fairly alright over the game? It seems quite loud for me. I'll just turn it down a bit, actually. That should be alright. Then I'll just set a reminder to make sure I remember to turn it up. Turn up game audio. Otherwise I will forget for recordings. Right. Put that there, I guess. We have to get out of here. Can't believe there was an entire graveyard over there. Yeah, I thought we would be going back in here. Are you good as well as the game? Well, I just turned down the game audio a bit. It seemed quite loud. Or actually, it's not. I'll turn it up again. There we go. It seemed like that was just a slight loud bit there. Who was the graveyard we're dealing with? If they're alive, then they're far more contagious. Now, of all the days we could have run into trouble, it's the one time we didn't use a ritual of disease and fester. Calm down, we should focus on finding another path forward. Sandra scratches her right glove, her expression growing more and more anxious. She takes off the glove and sees red raised spots foaming on her palm. You kidding me? Didn't even touch them with my hands. This is bullcrap. I just got this fixed. Gerald is holding up his pant leg again. Freshly healed spot is riddled with sores once more. Norman pushes back his sleeves. Both of his arms have spots riddled across them. This is weird. We definitely shouldn't have any of this happening. Save once again. But now let's see how far the sores have spread. I'm just going to have a quick drink. Right. So I guess I'd maybe do this again? Any other sores on your skin? Just a leg, what about you? Haven't checked yet. What are you doing? Check your skin before asking about mine? I will check my skin last now you've said that. How's your skin holding up? Both my upper arms are infected, so is my lower back. You should check as well. You find any more sores on your skin? They're in the most annoying spots too. There's one on the palm of my right hand, another one on the sole of my right foot. What about you? I didn't feel anything, so I'm fine. Did you even check? I didn't feel anything. Richard? Fine, I'll go. Or if I just check everyone else again. Okay, fine. I guess I'll check me then. I guess I care if I'm diseased. Clear on diseased body parts to apply ointment to them. Oh, lovely. Right. So I don't really see any... Yeah, there's no disease here. Absolutely no disease. Right, what's in my inventory? What have we got? 13 now. Jesus Christ. I have 1 ointment though. Not great. Fine, I guess I'll apply ointment to this. Fester should be subdued for now. I mean, pride, mind, and hunger are still the same. Everyone sits quietly in the tent while Richard is booting up the comm once more. After this ritual, I think we'll have to go back. Richard puts down the comm and turns to Norman. What are you talking about? I right-clicked by mistake. We underestimated this mission, we've used up a bunch of our funds, and Ma isn't in good shape to be on standby right now. Who knows what else we're gonna run into if we keep going. We should have waited another year to save up for our own snowcrawler. Hey, we know what part to avoid now. We won't make that same mistake again. We're almost there, I know it. I have to remember where I went. Good news, I have quite good memory for that sort of thing. Richard looks at the other two, expecting them to back him up. We should turn back, we bit off more than we can chew. So there's a chance you just go the correct way and don't have to come back. Norman breathes a sigh of relief. We know what the problem is, now we'll be fine for the last stretch. If it was just one of us that got infected, I might have listened to you, but it got 3 of us. If our infections get any worse, a simple ritual ointment isn't going to do anything. So if I make the same mistake again, I imagine that's a big reason why we save. We'll have to undergo the same kind of treatment as Patricia. We should head back while we still can. You're exaggerating. The ointments and rituals work just fine. I don't think you understand how bad it can be. We're barely hanging on with the tools that we have, and the temporary relief is just that. Temporary. The ointments and ritual may make our skin look clear, but the fest is still in there, flesh deep. We were always going to need a hospital visit, but that doesn't mean we should make the checkup more expensive. Richard goes to retort, but holds his tongue. He knows Norman is right. He clenches his teeth and turns away. I can't believe this, that I'm actually wrong. So we're all in agreement then. Richard refuses and decides to continue alone. Fine, you all can retreat. I'll keep going. Norman squeezes his eyes shut. I knew you'd say that. We'll split the supplies. I won't need much since I'm finishing the route by myself. You sure? I do this all the time. Joel to Sandra for her opinion. Alright, Richard, make sure you head back if it gets too dangerous. I will. Will we really let Richard go alone by himself? There's no point in stopping him. Even if we tried to drag him back with us by force, he'd just pry himself away. Gerald sighs. Okay, if you say so, let's split the supplies now then. Alright. Richard goes to open his bag and split the supplies. They're my supplies, no one gets anything. Fine. Counts the rest of the rations, 13. Splits the rations with the rest of the team. I should have 6. Decent. I mean, that's not 13 divided by 4 people. And we have 6. Okay. Fair enough. Right, are we... yeah, left foot is fine now, okay. You really want to do this? I'll be fine. You should be worried about yourselves. You still need to make your way back. Just be careful. I will. With those final words, Richard parts from the group and continues alone. Is this actually a thing that we can do? This is one of the endings then. Not that we're probably close to the ending. Unless this is an ending? Right, we're just here now. Richard steps into the base and looks around. The first thing that catches his eye is the map taped to the pillar in front of him. I need to save. This will be useful. Chooses to expend more of his energy to grab the map. Yeah, that's the energy up there. Richard tears the map from the wall and shoves it into his bag. Second thing Richard notices is the large mass of Fester. Can I notice stuff? Or is in-game Richard gonna do everything? Maybe there's another entrance. Oh, Richard goes to open the door. A terrible realization strikes him. The very entrance he went through just seconds ago is now covered by a thick wall of snow. But how? Probably because it's snowing outside, quite heavily. Richard contemplates the layout of the base as it sits on the side of a mountain, with the entryway facing outwards. It is clearly impossible for the entrance to be snowed in. I mean, this is a video game, so anything's possible. Surely Richard would have noticed if there were even a slight tremor. That, Richard grits his teeth. And begins to freeze to death. New conversation? Need to contact the rest of the team. There should be a comm around here somewhere. Right. We're here. So... Wait, forward? Forward is this way. Because if that's the entrance that's to the right of us, then here is the hallway. This is the hallway. Wait, no, that can't be. No, that has to be. If that's the exit, yeah. Richard leads down to examine the body and is greeted with the familiar odour of death. Right below the mossy texture on the face is a clean slit on the body's throat. Dry blood creates a curtain over the tie-dye shirt. Richard searches the body and finds a syringe wrapped in plastic. Do I have that now? I do. Contemplates using the syringe on himself. Yeah, why not? Am I dead? Oh. Right, maybe did that get my mind down? Or was it... I mean, hunger and pride are... Like, hunger's the main thing, right? I guess mind, that would mean that we go insane. Pride? What would pride do if we get that down? While the room is coated with a mossy texture, a massive fungi expands and deflates as if it's breathing. No, it is breathing. On closer examination, Richard faintly sees the shape of a human body. Why would I get closer to it? So it can get this bad. Richard reaches for his spear but hesitates. Do you want to live? Corpse continues to breathe. Richard asks again. I'll be leaving this place any time now. I could try to take you with me? Richard grimaces at the fester. Grimace shake? There's no telling how much it may cost to fix this, or researchers pay definitely won't cut it. Make some kind of noise if you want to die. Body continues to breathe. That's a noise to me. Richard's teeth threaten to crack with the amount of pressure he's putting on them. Lets out a heavy sigh. I'm not getting anything out of this. Oh, why is it like that? Interesting. Kill, why not? I said alone because the alone was in red. Richard stabs the body. Spare or kill? I've killed him. A breathy sigh escapes from the clogged throat. Was it the right thing to do? Achievement! Let's go! I don't care, I got an achievement. Richard rummages through the box. I think this first one, I'm just gonna be like, I'm alone. I'm gonna make like the choices that are just like for me. I don't want to save anyone. I'm just going for like, I don't care about anyone else. Much like in real life. Richard rummages through the box. He finds 4 ointment. Jesus, okay. Knees down and examines the corpse. A smell of unpleasant but bearable. There's a slit on the body's throat, with the culprit being the stained knife settled in the corpse's diseased hand. Fester died off with its host a while ago. Should be safe for me to take this. Pulls the fingers apart and takes the stained knife. Searches the body but finds nothing more. Right. That one's slightly rusted. Okay. Remember, we have that now. Pushes against the cracked glass, beginning to be released. Not going to hold. Okay, I guess we have to just go into the hallway then. So we should be, yeah, we're here. Oh no, supplies is full, but yeah, so we've gone this way. This seems to be blocked off. No, it isn't, never mind. Ointment. Let's go. Picks up the binder, paper spills out of it. Contents of the paper are filled with data, spreadsheets and scribbled. Richard skims through the contents. Doesn't look like there's anything useful in here, not something for common folk to understand. Turns the binder around, back of it reads, Winter Vermis Research Team. Sounds familiar. I think someone from my hometown signed up for this a few years back. New conversation? Oh yeah, continues. Grabs one of the papers that had fallen out. Morgan James, lead supervisor of the Winter Vermis Research Team assigned by the Council of Disease and Fester. Looks like they get hired by some important people. Richard flips through a few more pages and finds a sheet with employee information written on it. Looks at Morgan's profile and winces. 23 years old? That's old. That's my age. That's like ancient. Richard's mind travels back in time, trying to remember what he did at 23. Whoever he was, it didn't beat being a lead supervisor. Honestly, what he's doing right now isn't all that impressive in comparison either. Scared the crap out of me. I don't have any energy left. Kinda forgot about that. How do I... Whoops. Richard tries to ignore the metallic groaning as subtle. I didn't want to do that. Time goes on, the sound only grew louder, more concerning. Opens his eyes. Towards the entrance where the sound seems to be coming from. Tendrils of Fester reach out from under the door to the second floor. It's spreading. Richard rushes out the entrance and takes shelter in the hallway. Am I invisible now? Richard's eyelids grow heavier. Through the night, Richard falls into a dreamless sleep. Dreams through the night, why not? Richard stares at the endless field of gold swaying gently like the ocean's tide. A glowing light separates the sky from the horizon. He sits on his uncle's porch, kicking his feet idly. He takes a bite of a fresh tomato and drops of juice land on his palm. He's gonna have another drink. Dinner's ready, his uncle's voice echoes from the kitchen. Get in here before your food gets cold, his aunt's voice echoes from the dining room, followed by the sound of plates clinking on the dinner table. Richard wolfs down the rest of the tomato before standing up. As he opens the door to the house, he wipes his hand on his pants. Day 1, right? Ah, okay. Well, let me go back in here then. Richard skimmed through the papers. The one that draws his attention shows the graphic of a syringe encased in a thin plastic wrap. Vaccines should be able to combat the disease, making it so that the Fester will not be able to spread on the human body even when it makes contact with skin. So it's similar to a ritual of disease and Fester. Impressive. Skims through the rest of the text. Flips through a few more pages. Fortunately, the effects only last for 1 day. Frown forms around the corner of his lips. That's useless. No wonder everyone here is dead. Alright, let's save once again. Handwritten note is tacked to the wall. Richard reads it aloud. Stop eating lunch in the repair room. We've had too many close calls. Miracle that they survived as long as they did. This isn't using up any energy though. Looks at the note, then back at the poster. I guess it's like only time-consuming things or like physical things? Picks up the bottle of disinfectant, turns the can around to look at the label. Yeah, because we had to physically go over there and pick it up. That takes energy away. Blessed by the wonder of disease and Fester, sounds useful, not something I could put on the skin. Should do well for cleaning. Also up to the keypad, screen lights up, mechanical whirring fills the room as the system activates. User permissions, system is online. Please scan your ID to update access permissions. I need an ID. Richard fumbles through the pocket searching for a valid ID. The machine suddenly stirs. Give him at what the hell? User permission, system is online. All access permissions granted. What? The machine dies down from the other room. Richard could hear the sound of multiple doors unlocking. I was like, why am I actually interacting with this? I don't know what the code is. Never mind. I'm a genius. I should have interacted with it. And I did. Anything else here other than... Oh, it actually tells me. I didn't realise. It shows me how much energy will be used up. Comm sits on the table. It appears to be functional. Richard dashes over to it and frantically signals his comm. Within a few rings, he hears a familiar voice. Hello, who is this? It's me. Moment of silence before the static picks up again. Oh, Tad? Yes, are you all back in town? We got back just yesterday. How about you? Are you at the base yet? I am. Good to hear, so do you need anything? With crossed arms, Richard's pointer finger restlessly taps the side of his forearm, as if he were waiting for his words to come out on their own. Hello, are you still there? Yes. Do you want to talk about something? Oh, I'm here to talk. Oh, you need help, right? I wouldn't say I need it, but I would like a second opinion on my situation. I'm having some trouble leaving the base. How are you having trouble? Stuck at this place because some kind of avalanche magically appeared. There's snow blocking my exit. It's on top of a mountain, right? I don't think an avalanche can cover that. I'm not lying, there's snow blocking the exit. Okay, we'll come over to get you. Wait for us, alright? I'll let everyone else know. What's happening? I can't use stuff though, right? Wait, where's my... Oh, pride's 8. Mind is full now though. Hunger. Oh? I didn't realise I can just sleep whenever. Richard? His uncle stands next to the car impatiently tapping his foot on the crunchy gravel. Richard peeks his head out from the backyard, a bag and scissors in hand. Hurry up, Richard. We don't want the moving trucks to get there before we do, his aunt yells. Richard turns his head to the small tomato garden behind the house. He scurries to one of the stakes, slips a few more of the fruits into his bag. Richard! He tightens his grip around the bag's opening and runs to the front yard, past the swaying "We and for sale" sign. Day 2. So I can sleep whenever. Can I also eat stuff? Because I kind of do need to eat stuff. Eats a ration. I had 6. Now I have 7. Right. I mean, realistically, I need to get this back to full. 9, 10. Right, slosh around in the cold liquid. Okay. So I need to always make sure I'm aware of anything happening with my body. Pride. I mean, pride's probably gone down because I had to ask for help, I'd imagine. The break room. Richard picks up the notebook and flips through it. The first couple pages are filled with photos and drawings. I really like this. This is cool. It's a cool way of doing like this point and click style. Eventually, Richard finds pages filled only with text. They named it Winter Festa. Sir, the Winter Festa. Keep waiting. Johnny has to wait by default. He's already a servant of disease and festa. First, the next page is empty. They weren't desperate enough to serve a new idol with no worshippers. He shuts the scrapbook and lightly tosses it to the side. Should just become his servants if they knew what was in store for them. Not that it matters now. Right, and then... where am I? Break room. I was just in the break room, so go to the check-in. Keys? Looks like the key sitting on the desk. Looks like they've gone some sort of vehicle. One of their snow coolers. He pockets the key. Harry pocketed it. Richard picks up the pen and notebook. The first few pages are filled with writing. At the top, 2 categories are divided into columns: ointment and syringe. Numbers are written below them, lowering in quantity as the list ascends. At the very bottom of the last page, it shows that there is only 1 syringe. Number of ointment containers left is scribbled out. Good that I didn't use everything up. May come in handy, I'll take it with me just in case. Opens his bag and places the notebook inside. Okay, we have this now. Winter Vermis, team, too stubborn to serve a new idol. Hastily scribbles down a prayer, closes the notebook, just in case. Praise the Winter Festa, yeah. Nothing happens. What am I missing? Okay. Something else I need for now then. Reaches underneath the exam table and pulls out the box. He tries to pry it open but it won't budge. Probably a key somewhere. Not the key that I've got then. Richard rummages through the cabinet box, finds 3 ointment. Rummages through the box, 5 ointment. Rummages through the cabinet, 2 ointment. We're really not going to be running out anytime soon. Let me sleep again because you've only got 2 energy. Richard flips through a book, pen hovering over an empty notebook, barely glazing over the text. Does all the thing that children do. Things that children do, like using your chin to pull the pen thing. You made sure to do the laundry, right, Richard? His aunt looks over his shoulder. What's that you're studying? Something about rituals? It's not that interesting. Well, I heard you get paid well if you land a job as a servant for a wanderer. Have you put any thought into your future, young man? I'll probably just do whatever Uncle's doing. His aunt scrunches her nose and clicks her tongue. No, you shouldn't join a rescue team. What's the point in investing in your education if that's where you're going to end up? Richard shrugs. Then I'll just drop out and get a job early. His aunt rolls up a piece of paper and slaps him on the head. Don't even joke about that. Well, that's not the correct thing to do? I wasn't aware. Why can I interact with this again but not... Weird, because I can't interact with that again, nor can I interact with this. Right. This is new? I thought I'd already been in here. Human body. Parts of the skin have been dug through, but now that the host is dead, there isn't much left for the disease to live off of. Blanket sits on top of his torso, missing a majority of his body as if someone had haphazardly thrown it onto him. Noticeably large gash on his throat. Don't see a knife next to him, someone else must have slit his throat. Not doing anything with him? Top of the table are water jugs, and most of them are still filled with water. Carries around, I just remember that they're here, yeah, okay. Finds 2 ointment. 2 ointment. 2 ointment, let's go. Plays chess. Checkers, apparently. Picks up a piece and places it on the board. Keeps losing when he plays against me, I should probably teach him to play better next time. Or just keep winning. Picks up a clean spoon. And we got the garage. Okay, that's where the key's going to be used for then. A letter. Picks up the paper from the floor and reads from it. Dear Wendy, I hope you're settling well into your job, assuming you didn't open this before going to the base. If you did, then hey, close the box, don't look yet. Anyways, to keep you from feeling too homesick, I made you a blanket. That's right, I was sewing this for you the whole time. Surprise, Felicia. Hi Wendy, your mum and I put some extra cash into your account, spend wisely in mum and dad. Richard raises his head to look at the corpse from the infirmary. At least the blanket's being used. Yep, that is the person, it would seem. Let's go into the garage then. See if we can use this key. Yeah, here we go. Uses the key to the snow crawler to unlock the door. Dog happily hops out and paws at Richard's leg. Doggo! Let's go! We got a buddy! The dog whines, probably hungry. Decides that he needs food, not another mouth to feed. Chooses not... Wait, he needs food. Nah, we pet the doggo. Awkwardly pats the dog on the head, the dog barks with joy regardless. Let's go. And we kind of do need to sleep now though, with doggo. Did I say mind 100? The dog starved to death. Right. I mean, I did say... all for one and one for... what's the saying? I'm bad. I'm a bad human being. Yeah, there we go. I'm a bad human being this playthrough. So yeah, woo! Dog starved to death. Let's go. We're celebrating. As the school bell rings, Richard sits outside behind the building. He stares at the track field as he listens to the monotonous voice on the comm. Southfield Cryptid Research Team has requested aid 1 month, 1 week, and 3 days ago. Please enter. I'm writing it down. Where's my notepad? Here we go. 1088567. If your team is interested in assisting, there are currently 8 teams interested in assisting. 3 more teams today, the number's probably going to triple by tomorrow. Takes out a notebook from his backpack and flips through the pages. As he scribbles onto a page, he hears water running behind him. He turns to see a girl filling up a watering can with a hose. Turns to see a girl flipping me off. I'm going to save. I forget to save, yeah. It's been like freaking 11 minutes since I saved. Not great. What are you doing out here? Class has started already. Girl looks up at him with furrowed brows. You're one to talk. She lifts the watering can with both hands and walks away, disappearing as she turns behind a corner of the school. Richard looks back at the hose and squints. Where we're still looking out, he lifts himself from the bench and tightens the valve. He shakes his head and walks down the same direction as the girl. Inside a quaint greenhouse are aisles full of growing fruits and vegetables. The girl lifts the watering can over a potted plant and tilts in. Hey, make sure you actually shut the water off next time. Thing was still running when you left. His comment is met with silence and the girl continues to water the plants as if she's unaware of Richard's existence. That's nice. Richard turns to leave with a huff, but his eyes catch a familiar fresh red colour. He leans in closer to stare at the glistening tomato hanging from its stem. Don't eat that one, it's mine. As Richard looks to his left, the girl suddenly appears beside him. You can eat that one though. She points at the squashed tomato on the floor. Oh, lovely. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Doggo! Richard has seen many corpses through his career. He is no stranger to them. Repurposes the corpse. Let's go. Corpse is nothing but skin and bones. Hardly anything one could consider nourishment. Regardless, the deed is done. Richard's stomach is slightly fuller. We ate the doggo! Let's celebrate! Let's go! Picks up the shovel, sensitively looks back in the direction of the entrance. Was there anything in here though? Decides not to think about the cleanup yet. So the only thing you use the key for is to... Right, there's food right here for the doggo. Plenty of dog food in here. Takes a handful and puts it in his... Oh god. Richard rubbages through the box. If the doggo was too dumb to see that there's freaking food there, not my fault. Unties the bag open and opens it before shutting it immediately. Animal feces. I mean, we just ate a dog. There was probably feces in the dog when we ate him, so, you know, why not? Where have we not been yet? Oh, the infirmary. The dorms, maybe, as well? Yeah, we haven't been... Yeah, the dorms. Richard leans closer to the wall and reads the sticky notes. Jerry, can you stop cooking in the dorm? Everyone's trying to sleep. Quinn. Does someone remind me to water the plants? I keep forgetting. Perry. I have some leftover curry in the fridge upstairs if anyone wants it. Me? Richard's attention wanes the more notes he reads. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Looks at the plants, pouring water on them won't save them now. Keep the plants alive will probably be the least of their worries. Portable stove sits on the table, it's plugged into the outlet on the wall. Can I use it? Picks up the pot, it's empty. Looks at his bag and considers stuffing it inside. Deliberating for a moment, he squeezes the pot into his bag. Place it on here. I can cook something on this. Pot out of the bag and puts it on the stove. Placing the pot down, Richard realizes there's nothing in it. I mean, I could put something in it. For ointment, there's a key. Dangling key and wears it around his neck. Sweet smell of what's from inside. Chocolate. So it's more like something that Patricia would enjoy. Reads the label on the bag. Dog-shaped chocolates. Was a 5-year-old working there or something? Food is food. Richard tosses the chocolate in his bag. And eats it now? Wait. Stray kibble leaves crumbs on every surface of the bag. Oh, that's not the chocolate. Here we go. Better than nothing. Pleasantly sweet and not bad. Let's go. So, hunger 8. Yeah, mine is 12. Okay. Well, can I put... Oh no, save the rations. Okay, what did I say? Clean enough to use. Trash can filled with bloody bandages and pieces of skin over them with sores. How nice. Flips through the calendar. Dog fed all health. Why are you just making me feel freaking bad? Oh god. Rescue team arrival. Interesting. Been a while since the calendar was updated. Seems like there's everything here. Oh, that did use a thing. Let me sleep now. We still alright for sores? Apparently so. Sleepy time. As his uncle's grave is descending into the ground, Richard puts a hand around his weeping aunt's shoulder and saves again. Family members he hasn't seen in years surround the grave dressed in black. After the grave is filled with dirt, the visitors share one last moment of collective grief before taking their leave. The only people left are Richard and his aunt. His aunt looks at the grave quietly with red eyes. Silence is broken when she parts her dry lips to speak. You're not allowed to join the rescue team. I don't care how good the pay is, do anything else. Richard looks at the name of his uncle carved onto the gravestone. Despite seeing the consequences, he reconsiders nothing. Even though many people have died in this field, even though his uncle has died, he still sees himself being a part of a rescue team, making good money, having tough days at work, coming home in the end. Floating in the back of his mind is still the idea that one day he'll die of old age. Day number 5. More dog food? Lifts the bag of dog treats and shakes it. Not a lot left in here. Shrugs and puts the treats in his bag. Tie-dye shirt rests on the drying wire. Dye has long since dried out. What is this? Art class or something? Look at all of the boxes at the same time. Fewer canned food stored in them, most of them are empty. A bag of rice? Dried curry mix as well. Premium curry, is it? Richard picks up. Oh, interesting. Maybe I can cook the rice. Yeah, there we go. Pours the rice into it. Canned tomatoes in the pot. Oh, it's already full. Where did the rice go? I mean... we can put just some stuff in our bag, right? Why wouldn't we just put everything in our bag? And then maybe if we go back... growth is clearly coming from within, he takes a step back. He's not without some kind of protection. Where is that then? Wait, there? Yeah, I think I've been everywhere now. I think this is the last room. Picks up a tattered looking cookbook from the floor. Jerry's cookbook. Random swirling crinkles at the page. He puts pineapple and canned meat in curry. Looks at the cover again. I guess Jerry did. Richard sets the book in his bag on the off chance it would come in handy, yeah. Maybe we can make some food? For ointment? Right, here we go. Goes cook the food when he realizes he needs to add water first. Okay. But can I add this stuff into it? Oh no, not that one. Jerry's cookbook. Pineapple, canned meat, rice and curry. Okay. Pineapple. Into the pot. Curry into the pot. Wait, canned meat into the pot. I tried that. I guess because I didn't have the freaking thing before? Right, water. Pour some water into the pot. I can cook something on this, takes out the pot of the bag, puts it on the stove. Stirs the curry ingredients together, he finds that a surprisingly pleasant smell is wafting from the pot. Smells good enough. I'll save it. Always said I was a good cook, I guess she was right. Yeah, let's go. Hunger 6, let's eat it now. Filled with curry. Some of Jerry's curry, the elevated flavour of the curry is present to eat. 6 more meals, Jesus Christ. Okay, let me have one more. Because I imagine, hopefully, the hunger's going to go up more? Yes, it is. There we go. Right. Now let's... dog treats waft from the bag. Imagine that's just something I can give the doggo. Right, back to... oh, I see, yeah. Over time, it's just going to be getting more and more horrible then. But I need to realistically go that way, though. I guess not. First I need to sleep. I will save as well. Wait, what? What's this? A? Okay. Richard leans against the table as he plucks another tomato off of its stem. He listens to the comm as Patricia waters the plants. Sky Leak research team has requested aids. I feel like that isn't anything. Is that the mission you want to take on? Yup. You haven't even found a team yet. I don't think you'll be taking on anything. I've been talking to some people. They're waiting for me to graduate first. I'm guessing that means you won't go to college then. Nope, why lose money when I can be making some instead? Patricia tilts the water bucket once more, but only droplets leak out as she turns to leave the greenhouse, which Richard stops her. You going to college? She shrugs. Probably not, I barely attend classes is. You think I'll fix that in college? So you're going to get a job too then? Yeah, I'm thinking about being a servant as some wanderer. I know that pays well. Are you related to any servants? Or know anyone with connections? She tilts her head and stares at the sky for a moment before looking at Richard again. No, I don't think so. Richard scoffs. Tough luck getting a job there. You better have a backup plan because that's not going to work out. Day 6? There is a night 6 or day 6? Here's the comm ringing in the other room. Braves the Fester to answer the call? Yeah, sure. Sound of the comm ringing, he goes to answer it. Hello? 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 I'm here. What are you calling for? This might sound a little strange. We're at the mountain where the base is and... You're here then. Hurry up and get into the base. It's not there? Richard clicks his tongue in annoyance. If you're lost, then you should have said that first. No, we're not lost. We're here. We're at the right place where the base isn't there. Now isn't the time for jokes, Norman. I'm not joking. There's a building-sized hole on the side of the mountain and it's empty. It's like the base just vanished out of nowhere. Richard's eyebrows scrunch together. He looks past the open door into the hallway. He thinks about the unusual exit, about how the base was snowed in the moment he entered. Do you have any ideas? Or I don't know. What should we do? I'll figure that out. Okay, well, me and the team will camp out here. Keep us posted. This is very weird. Where is the place I need the key for? Here we go. Feels as if the sauce on Richard's abdomen have eaten through his fattened flesh, leaving deep gaping holes to empty his stomach. Right. That's nice. Oh, we got a few then, yeah? How great. Okay, that seems to be fine now then, yeah. Are we hungry? Maybe we could eat one portion of these, I guess. Enough for 4 more meals. 8, 10 and 12, that is completely fine. Right, and we can open this box now as well. Reaches for the key in his bag, enters smoothly into the keyhole, lock opens with a click. Set of tools for an unknown ritual sits ominously. Richard shudders. Take these with me, I might need them. Is that for this ritual? Tools stare through Richard, he doesn't stare back. Maybe he wants an offering. I did just save. Takes a knife in his hand shakily. I need to do this. Reads the prayer from the notebook as voices flood his mind. He brings the knife down on his hand. There, an offering. Right, covered in fresh blood. Lovely. Oh, right. We cut off a finger. How nice. Have we got it in our inventory? Are we going to eat it? Right. Fester swells through the veins in Richard's leg. Feels like he's walking on the water. I must be getting old if this is enough to wear me out. Lower leg begins to prickle. Wait, is it? Oh, it is, right. Was it like that before? Oh, hand as well. Should have a decent amount. Yeah, I've got 29 ointment. What the hell? Jesus Christ. I'm going to be running out anytime soon. I got plenty of food as well. Are we alright with... We're alright with everything there. 8, 10, 12. I don't think... Did I go in here? Oh, that's there. Lower leg begin... Jesus Christ, leg. Calm down. I mean, at least it's different body parts, yeah. I think that's every body part now besides maybe the left arm that's been infected. So maybe then, yeah, now we've like given ointment to most of the body parts, we should be alright. Right, the end of day 6. Oh. Maybe we can save for the farm after all, she's been through enough already and something else. Richard. Richard's eyelids weigh heavily on his face. Is he alive? Of course he is. Hand slaps him on the cheek and Richard's head turns to the side. Should we pour water on him? No, just let him rest. We could check on him later. 2 pairs of footsteps disappear into the abyss. After staying in a comfortable sleep for a little bit longer, Richard finally opens his eyes. How are you feeling? Richard groans as he shifts underneath the heavy sheets. Tired. How long did I sleep for? When we got there, you were already unconscious, so I don't know exactly how long. I will say you did sleep for 3 days on our watch. I see. So you have 6 days. At least if you go solo, you have 6 days. Richard stares at the ceiling, concentrating on the stale hospital light. How many corpses were retrieved? 6. We couldn't find a key for the snow crawlers either, so we just dragged the bodies back on the sleds. I don't remember us owning any sleds. Just gonna have a drink. Gerald made some for us when we realised we couldn't use the snow crawlers. It took us more than 2 weeks to find you. 6 corpses? How long until I can leave the hospital? After 3 more weeks. What was my watch telling me? Nothing. 3 more weeks? Yeah, you aren't doing very well physically. Let me save. Richard pushes himself off of the bed, almost tripping once his feet hit the ground. What are you doing? We're not going to wait another 3 weeks. We made a loss on this trip. We have to make back our money quick. But you almost... I'm fine now. Tell Gerald and Sandra that I'm ready to leave the hospital. Norman puts his hand over his face and drags down the skin. Frustration lingers in the corner of his lips, but he doesn't say anything. He can't say anything. Nothing he says will ever change anything. He steps out of the room to talk to Gerald and Sandra, just as his father had asked. Back into the fray? Okay, that's one of the... Yeah, that's one of the endings. There we go. This game is awesome. I love this game. Program writing, animation, and sound design. Nice. So what I'm going to do now, I guess... Is there a way to speed this up? I mean, it can't be that long. Let's just wait a certain amount of time. Oh, is that... I thought I was it then. Big Mike playtester. Nice. Sound effects from Freesound. There we go. That's it. Yeah, this game's cool, though. Hopefully it doesn't get... I mean, this seems like the full game, because it costs like £8.50, I think, so this might just be the full game. Let me go back into... When we initially... Yeah, when we started this section. Okay. This time, I'm just gonna be nice, I guess. Right, but now, yeah, now we can actually, like, start somewhat going fast here. Oh, whoops. No, I wanna... Yeah, oh no. Leaves the house alone. Syringe wrapped in plastic. Should I be interacting with stuff like this? But the main thing I want to do... Wait, it keeps trying to lift the door. Clenches his teeth and shifts his feet. His fingers dig under the door. His spine stretches upwards, but the door does not budge. Blink of an eye, his hands slip and he falls on his back with a thud. Ow, that probably hurt. Get that to open. Pick up all the things I remember we can pick up. Grab you. Oh yeah, this happens. It gives me the option here, right? Dreamless sleep. Okay, that just skips out that, I guess, yeah. Garage. Still plenty of food in there, yeah. Doggo! Yeah, it gives the dog some food. Places some dog food on the floor, the dog eats happily. Let's go! Decides that he needs food, not another... No, Richard pets the doggo. Awesome! So the dog's just fine now, I guess? Decides that he needs food, not... No, I guess just not entertain the doggo then? Can I go and get... Oh, the doggo's following me now, let's go! Can I get... Yeah, we got like this food here. Oh no, not that. Not the freaking chocolate. We have... Like, there's dog food that you can find randomly around. I forget where, though. I never went into the infirmary, actually, right? A large symbol is drawn in the middle of the room. These 3 corpses lay haphazardly across the beds and floor. Bodies look untouched from disease. Looks like the rest of the crew gave up sooner than you, huh? Richard turns his head towards the man beside the door. Must have run out of ritual funds. Richard walks back towards the break room. And this door's still something that I can use. Somewhere there was dog food. The dog is probably just gonna starve eventually though, right? Wait, it might be... Oh, okay, fair enough. Doggo's still alive? Probably hungry. Wait, what am I doing? This way. Enter regardless. Even when it pesters him. So what's this like protection that I can get then? Graze over a warm and comforting golden field. Uncle sits on the porch reading a newspaper. What is this? Aunt picks a blooming wildflower on the side of a road. Spots a frog right outside of his classroom on a rainy day. Is this me going insane? His uncle hums a tune as he sets down a dinner plate. Sees the back of his aunt dressed in black. He reaches forward to put an arm around her shoulder. Right then. Richard's alert, more alert than he was before. His heart sinks. Lets his emotions out freely. Lets out a shaky exhale, reminding himself that no one is here. He's alone. He closes his eyes and lets the tears fall out, wiping them with his sleeves. I'm gonna save before whatever's about to happen happens. Feels an itch on his face, a mental image of the fester spreading on his brain flashes before him, then disappears just as quick. I'm just gonna ignore everything, essentially. Oh god, what freaking way am I going? Hello there? Richard's abdomen have eaten through... Oh yeah, I remember that. What is this? Still there? Blinks and rubs his eyes, yeah. Oh, here we go. Here's the dog food. Grab that. This could get tiring. Arm and hand pulse lightly. You can feel the disease travelling through them. Bag of dog treats and shakes it. Don't make the doggo die! Doggo! Rod escapes from his empty stomach, but he doesn't have the energy to acknowledge it. Starts forcing the eyelids to stay open and lets them close comfortably over the eyes. Standing up and staying awake seems so impossible right now. After I'm done with this nap, after I feel more awake, passes out quietly for one last time. Starved to death before help could arrive. Jesus. Right, lovely. Lovely ending. Let me go back here then. Oh no, save here. I want to load... Oh, load save. Can I not load? Apparently not. I'll just go back to the main menu, load this save. Jesus. Eat a few rations. Right. Go and get the doggo food. Make sure all of this is fine. Doggo! Dog sits patiently. Raises his hand, is now met with the dog's paw. Let's go, buddy! Nice. Doggo's fine now. So we can live another day. I mean, am I gonna get more food from the other place though? What, everywhere? Oh, I've run out. Still plenty of food in here, okay. Yeah, we didn't use most of this stuff. Did you say that I didn't find ointment? I don't have energy for this. Oh, I'm gonna have to sleep and then do it again. Don't die. God, how much energy did that just use? What the hell? Apparently escapes with empty stomach, he doesn't have the energy to acknowledge it. Freaking, what the hell? Right, well, okay, this thing isn't going well then. Let's go back. No, I didn't. That's annoying. I don't want to do that. At least I got this one still. Right. Just pick up the stuff then. The stuff that I know, like, we can have stuff for. Do this to open. Guess it's like you need to use your energy up wisely. Grab the key. Search through this stuff to get all of the ointments and things. Right. It's end of day 1. We should be fine. Try and make all this food realistically as soon as possible. That was maybe fine, just like quickly passing through it. Shouldn't really cause too much of a problem. Maybe just eat 2 of these now. We sleep again. If I leave getting the doggo for too long, would he just be dead when I get there? How much freaking energy did that just use? Why is he using up so much energy? Is it really because I go through that place once? Oh my god, That's annoying. No, I want to load save. When I click load save, I want to load the save. Is that... what? Oh no, that would be... wait, that actually is. Day 4 is the next save. Okay, I guess I have to... no, don't overwrite. I guess I have to go from here then. Decides to continue alone. Right. We fine? Oh yeah, rations. There we go. So we can get you give me something. Do you give me something? Yeah. You give me like the knife. Which I guess I've used the knife for something, but what is this? Oh yeah, use the syringe on me. Is that the thing that maybe makes me somewhat invulnerable? Right, then we can go into here. Oh, that's right. I need to... Yep. Need to go into here first and do this. Grab all the things that we can grab. And that's day number 1. I think that's a fine day number 1. Grab the spoon. Ointment. Ointment in there. Oh yeah, everything is fine. Oh yeah, I need the, what is it, the curry, the rice, pineapple, and the meat are the 4 things we need for this. Where's the cookbook? That's the thing you get in the box, yeah. I'm pretty sure. Day 2. Pretty sure that's the thing you get in the box. What the hell room would that be? Here we go. Is that not the thing you get in the box? Where do you get the cookbook from? I completely forget where you get the cookbook from. Okay, so I'm just soft locked here now then. I can't go in here without getting injured. Is it this? Oh, it's this. Yeah, that's the cookbook. Right, okay. I've just got to remember where the places are. That's a big thing. I think that's it. Then we just go. So you managed to actually get into that room already. Yeah, we need this. Rice, curry. Just eat the vegetables then. I mean, we could just eat the stuff, yeah, just eat these 3. Grab the recipe. Grab you, and then we can make the food already. No, put the rice in the pot. Or do I need to say that I can cook something first? Hmm? Why can't I... What? Oh, right. I need the spoon first. Can I have to interact with this? Yeah, okay, there we go. Hmm? Why is it not letting me? Taste the part of his bag and put it on the stove. There's nothing in it. Yeah, can I put something in it then? Yeah, here we go. Right, so that's that sorted out. Jerry was onto something. Wait, all of it now? Wait, what? Why did I get an achievement? What did I do differently? Oh wait, what? That's a lot to clean. Here's the door handle and pulls. Wonder if it's hungry. Give the dog a treat. Goes up to him, he decided to rest for the day. Did I give the dog a treat, or is he dead? Doggo? Oh, nice, there we go. Can I give him a treat? Presses his palm against the window. Let's go. New conversation, apparently. Oh wait, this is a different box here. Right. We're still fine, I think, yeah. Where's the key? There we go. Have I opened this yet? Don't think so. I'm gonna have to just enter. Because I've got all of this anyway. So that's fine. Get Doggo, if he's not dead. Yeah. Let's go. I shouldn't be going insane. Shake his fears away. Focuses on his breathing. Slowly in, then out, in, then out. After a few minutes have passed, chest rises and falls at a slower pace. Feeling doesn't go away. Wherever it is, it lingers in his mind, travels to his throat and stays around the corners of his eyes. As soon as Richard blinks, his eyes betray him. Covers his face with his palms, shivering as he weeps. Covers his eyes with his sleeves, hiding his tears in the empty room. Sores on Richard's abdomen have eaten through his fat and flesh, leaving deep holes in his stomach. Still here, though. Still doing alright, apparently. I've got enough everything to keep me alive. Buddy! Make sure I've got, yeah, more food for Doggo. The shovel, actually, I've just realised, can we use that on the front door? Yeah, entrance. Don't have energy for this. Oh, no, don't do that. Oh, I've run out. Okay, we'll just have to sleep here then. Hope for the best. Entrance. Oh my, look at this. Yeah, takes a shovel out of his bag and begins to dig. Digs and digs, walking forward but never further. Continues. Snow wasn't even cold at this point. Richard has long since become numb to it. All he does is dig. Continues. Useless mounds of snow pile up behind him and seemingly disappear just as quickly. Richard refuses to turn around, fearing that he'll see the familiar entrance just as far away as it was before. Continues. Richard continues to shovel the snow. His legs are aching, his arms are sore. Continues to shovel fruitlessly. What was he expecting to find? He didn't know, but still he keeps digging. Useless mounds of snow pile up behind him. Okay. That's the same. They're just going to be the same. Oh, here we go. Richard stands still for a moment. He stares at the exit. The opening is non-existent, clogged by icy snow. How much longer will he be staying here? How much longer will it take before Fester burrows beneath his skin? He reaches his hand into the snow and digs through it mindlessly. Keeps digging, snow crunching under his palms again and again. His callous hands throb with burning cold. The air is thin. Keeps digging again and again, again and again, again and again, until his heartbeat matches the rest of the corpses. Richard dug his own grave. How nice. Right. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to end, I guess, episode number 1 of Winter Hubris. I really like this game. This game's great. I will definitely be playing more of this to find all of the extra things. Let's go to the main menu and see just the progress we made. So, we have all of these? Hello there, Domo. 10 of 25 achievements. Okay, we've done actually pretty decently. This game's cool. I like this game. So, it's not going to say, yeah, it's not going to say what we have or what we need. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Wait, there's not just 3 left. It says 10 of 25 on Steam. Is there 25 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, I guess it is showing ones that I haven't got then. Right, okay, well I didn't pay attention to it anyway. So yeah, that is the 25 achievements on Steam. We have 10 of 25. I think we've done quite decently. I mean, the bulk left is probably going to be... Well, I wanted to see... Should I do that? Yeah, I'll just do that now. Because that's probably going to be the bulk of everything we can do in solo. Where would I need to go back for that? Probably just here? I can just do this, I guess. So I can give you the ointment. That's done. Then I can feed everyone. And then I can just make sure I have food for the dog and just keep skipping the days and just make sure the dog stays alive. Because that's probably going to be something. Split the rations up. 13 rations equally by 4 people means I have 6 left over. Don't question the maths. Don't care about getting anything. I just want the... No, leave the host alone. I just want the doggo food. And I guess whatever ointment I can get myself as well. So I'll just grab whatever I can get. So I'll just check all the boxes. Grab the keys. Is that day number 1? Let me go back to the entrance actually, because I do want to get... Oh right, this is already bad. Whoops. Oh right, okay, I can't get the... Let me try. No! Why does it default to save, not load? Oh, that's frustrating. That is really annoying. Right, I guess we're gonna have to go even further back then. Actually, I can probably... Wait, let me... I didn't save, did I? Where is this? This is me almost dead, I think. What day is this, though? Yeah, I don't have food for the dog now. And it's not like I'm going to be able to get food for him, especially if I keep going in freaking... I've gone in circles again. You know what, I'm leaving it, We're doing it next time. That's fine. That, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, there we go, an hour and a half. That, ladies and gentlemen, is going to end episode number 1 of Winter Hubris. I really like this game. This game's great. I need to... Oh, okay, yeah. Richard saved the dog. There we go. I confirmed it is going to be something. There we go. But next time, I guess... I mean, it might be 2 episodes. It might be 3 episodes. I have no idea. Either way, I'm quite tired. It's 12:30 in the UK at night, not in the morning. So I'm going to go to bed, and I'll be back, I guess, in 2 days on the 6th. Or maybe the 8th if I start another series on the 6th and then, like, have 2 stream series going at the same time. But if it's only going to be 2 episodes, then... I will just do the next one, because the next series is going to be... I guess I'll say it now. It's... What's the devs again? There's this game that came out from the Bonnie's Bakery devs. And then there was... Storm the Swan, the new game that came out from the Daytime devs. And they're both visual novels, so I was going to play this game, and then I was going to play Storm the Swan next, which I'm still going to do. I guess it will just be a bit delayed for Storm the Swan, because this game... apparently is fairly big. So yeah, that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to end episode number 1 of Winter Hubris. As usual, there'll be a link in the description of watch of yourself, but for now, hopefully you enjoyed. Please like, video, subscribe for our brand new. This is the boy Boss Fatwod. Thanks for watching, course always. Peace. Once again, shout out to Gerald for becoming a member, much appreciated.